Welcome back to the Liverpool FC TV. There's an old saying in football, when your luck's in, it's in. And when it's out, it's out. And a prime example of that is watching the Brentford versus Liverpool game, where the penalty that was awarded to Brentford in the second half, well, if that was a penalty for a kick on a player's foot on the line of the penalty box, then what about the trip on Cody Gakpo in the first half that was turned down? In normal speed it was hard to tell, but when they played it back 3 or 4 times in slow motion, yes, there was definitely a trip there, and there was contempt to try and stop the player from going forward. It was a penalty. But that's the way it goes. When the rub of the green is against you, you're not going to win these things. But also, the ball was never bouncing for Liverpool, mainly because they weren't physical enough. They weren't fighting for the second ball like Brentford were. Brentford were magnificent in this game. The game plan that the manager Keith Andrews brought along was fantastic. It was the one that put Liverpool under pressure. Liverpool really try and play this intricate pattern of football when football is very plain and simple. Brentford showed that. Their crisp, direct passing really put us under pressure all the time for the full 90 plus 10 minutes as it turned out to be in the match. And also we need to contest these long balls thrown in from the touchline. 5 minutes, flick on, and next minute the ball's in the back of the net. That's the 6th time in a row in games that we conceded first. So Brentford were on their way, 1-0 up so early on and piling the pressure on us. Yes, we tried to get back into the game. Florian Wirtz had a chance to score, but hit his shot wide of the right-hand post after 20 minutes. But all in all, we weren't there. We weren't the races in the first half. We were struggling. Brentford, on the 45th minute, broke our defence wide open and we were 2 down. And it was looking odds on that we're going to get beaten again. Kirkus pulled the goal back 45 plus 5 to make it a quite interesting second half. But it was very much the same with the second half. There was no changes by Liverpool and we just played the same old game. We weren't contesting the ball. Brentford were. Push, push, push. Then, as I say, they got that lucky decision for them for the penalty. 3-1. Well, it looked odds on then that we're down and out. Yes, we tried hard. Mo Salah pulled the goal back on 89 minutes. But by then it was too little, too late. This is just not good enough, Liverpool. That's the 4th Premier League game in a row that you've lost. And you only lost 4 last season in the whole time when you won the championship. And here we are, game 9, 4 lost. It's just diabolical. We've got to get back to basics and got to get back to basics quite soon, very fast. We've got the quality and the quantity of players to produce simple football that is good enough to beat teams. The way we're playing at the moment, it's just not happening. Thank you for watching my video. Please tune in for my next video, which will be the match preview of the Carabao Cup game against Crystal Palace on Wednesday night at Anfield. So until then, ta-da for now.